If you grew up in the 80s or the 90s, you probably know this cute little car. How about we recreate it using Uniform 3D Editor with whatever tools we have? Let's start by creating a new panel and add a low poly sphere. Toggle maximize, and to show the wireframe, select any of the graph tools. Now enable the symmetry. Go to Object Evaluator Subdivision and drag your pencil to increase the sub-D level. Now let's use one of my favorite tools in Uniform. Go to Deformer, Extra, Elastic. It is like the proportion editing in Blender. You can use the inflate and move brushes too to refine the geometry. Now add a new low poly sphere for the nose. Scale it down and adjust the position. Now switch to the top view by tapping on the view icon on the tool grid and select top. Change the camera projection. Now add a new low poly sphere, scale it down and adjust the position. To mirror it on the other side, select Layout, Symmetrize, and drag your pencil to the left. Now select Object Symmetry and select the red circle. Let's go back to my favorite tool, the elastic, and shape the front fenders. Now enable snapping by selecting Override Snapping. Go to Scene, Duplicate and drag your pencil to the back. If you try to scale down the front fenders now, you will notice that the rear fenders are scaling down as well. In some cases, this might be the results that you want. But if not, and you want to break the link between the two objects, go to Scene and select Replace and drag your pencil on the object that you want to unlink. Now if you try to move the rear fenders, they will not going to affect the front fenders. Now scale them down and use the elastic tool to refine the shape. You can join the objects in uniform by going to Scene, Merge and drag your pencil from object to object. Go to Layer and add Fill Color layer. This will be the main car paint, which we can change it later since it will be in a separate layer. Add a new Fill Color layer. And tap on it once. Invert the mask and make sure the primary color is white. Before we start painting the face, add more detail and rebuild. Make sure you are in the base layer and use the surface tool, hold filter smooth and drag your pencil. Now select the second fill color layer and use the paintbrush to make the eyes. Add more fill color layers and paint. Now let's create the wheels. Obviously we need a cylinder mesh. While it's not available by default, you can find it by going to Add, Mesh, Quad Sphere. Tap on it and change the mesh provider to cylinder. Now hold Lock Transform and drag your pencil to add the cylinder. Hold Draw Region, select the front faces. Hold Inset and drag your pencil. Enable snapping. Go to Deform and drag your pencil to pull the faces. Turn off the snapping. Inset again and extrude to the inside. Inset again and extrude to the outside. Draw region on the back. Inset. Then use deform to pull out the faces. Use the transform tool to rotate the wheels 90 degrees and adjust the position. Hide the car body and go to Edit Mesh. Mark Seam. Mark few seams, then add more details and rebuild. Use color extend to change the color to black or gray. And hide the car body. Now to mirror the wheel, select layout, symmetrize and drag to the left. For some reason the color is gone. Use the color extend to add it again. If the symmetry plates are off, use the Object Origin tool to fix it. Now drag the big red circle, then use light gray color to paint the center of the wheel. Turn off the symmetry and switch to the top view. Enable snapping. Duplicate the wheels and move them to the back. Turn off snapping. And as we did earlier, use the replace tool to unlink the wheels. Now scale them down. Enable symmetry and adjust the position. Select surface and filter smooth on both front and rear wheels. The next part is very important because I will show you how to use the bridge tool and how to fill holes. Add a new cylinder. Draw region and inset. Select layout, symmetrize, then drag your pencil. Scale it down. Then go to region, delete region. Delete the inner faces too. Now go to Graph, Bridge Fill. Hold full boundary bridge and connect to edges. Now enable radial symmetry and drag your pencil on the blue big circle until you see 3 small blue dots. Draw region and one of the inner faces and extrude. Delete the faces and use the bridge fill again, but this time connect each pair of the edges individually. Now hold triangle fill hole and tap on one of the edges. Disable the symmetry. Draw region, inset and extrude. Now scale it down and adjust the position. And use the color extent to change the color to red.